the young gun, the talented #2 pick in the NBA draft, Derrick Williams in the house to talk team turnaround and so much more. They don't come much tougher. Veteran lacrosse defenseman Joe Cinosky visits. Swarm and helping kids on his mind. Chef C's in the kitchen with special guests talking healthy choices at the table. And our own NFL Man of the Year, we're honoring him. It's all ahead. It's Game On. In the heart of Minneapolis, you found us. Game On, powered by 7 Steakhouse, Sushi, Ultralounge, and Skybar, downtown's ultimate event destination, where every seat is the best seat in the house. And hello again. Great to have you with us. It's Sunday. Rod Simons with Game On TV. It's a Sunday without football. First time in months and months. Hope you enjoyed Super Bowl weekend last weekend. We got lots to talk about. We'll be talking lacrosse. Baseball's coming up in just days with the Twins. We're top heavy with basketball, only the way to have it with the Minnesota Timberwolves. But as you know, we always start Game On by the numbers. And when we look at the numbers, time for baseball. Twins camp is set to open in just a matter of days. The Wild are fighting for their playoff lives. 16 of the next 27 games will be played at the X. The Wolves are home for 9 of their 15 February games. And the Vikings are preparing to select third in the NFL draft, April 26th. And now Derrick Williams, who joined me on his home court at Target Center, one-on-one exclusively.
Williams breaks away and throws it down.
A year ago at this time, you were books and basketball, a lot warmer climate than this. Your life has changed a great deal. How are you coping with it? How is it all settling in for you?
You know, so far it's been pretty good. You know, with last year it was, you know, in the classroom, you're getting a lot of books, you're doing a lot of studying, and then you're doing basketball next. So it's just different. You know, the NBA is just straight basketball. I feel like I'm more focused a little bit more when I just have one thing to focus on. So, you know, at the end of the day, you know, I'm doing what I love to do, and hopefully I can continue to do this for, you know, many more years to come.
You know, what a lot of people don't see is that we're at a shoot-around game tonight, and you're being tugged at with all kinds of interviews. You come from practice to more meetings and more preparation. Your life really is, from the time you wake up to the time you go to bed, basketball.
Yeah, it definitely is. You know, before in college, you know, you have class from 9 to 2, and then basketball from 3 to 6. So really a little bit of your day is basketball. So you know, nowadays it's when you wake up 9 o'clock, basketball, like you say, meetings, media, more meetings than basketball. So at the end of the day, you know, you're really doing like a 9 to 5 basketball. So it's a pretty long day, but at the same time, you know, I wouldn't do it for anything else.
Let's talk about the court. Has Minnesota been what you thought it would be when they called your name on draft night?
Yeah, definitely. You know, I thought it was just going to be snow everywhere. I thought it was just going to be cold. But it's cold, but it's not as cold as, you know, a lot of people say.
The mild winter was for you.
That's a lot of people say it gets colder. So hopefully it doesn't get too much colder, you know, from the time I'm here until next year. So, but so far it's going pretty well.
You've had some electrifying plays, the dunks, the three-point shots. What is it like for you to be a part of this team that has really exceeded expectations so far?
It's just a blessing, you know. A lot of people, you know, say we couldn't win a lot of games, even with myself and with Ricky and Coach coming in, and just the new faces all around. So they thought that with the lockout, you know, we're not going to have enough time to practice and do the things that we're doing so far. You know, it's the first time we've been over at 500 since
6 years.
6 years ago. So, you know, we're already, you know, exceeding expectations. That's a good thing. It gives us a lot of confidence.
Can you feel it out on the court with some of these teams that come in thoroughly expecting to beat you guys, and they walk away with a loss?
Yeah, I feel like a lot of people do that, you know. And it's a big deal when you have our fans, you know, out here supporting us, and when we have 4 or 5 sellouts already. So, you know, they want to come see us. You know, I think that's the difference. Is, you know, last year's team, they weren't sure if they wanted to win or they wanted to make the playoffs, and you know, our expectations are we want to win, we want to make the playoffs, and we want our fans to be here. We want, you know, 18,000, 19,000 to be here. So it really just gives us a lot of confidence when all the fans get here, not just for the other teams that are playing because they want to see their favorite player, but because we're here, you know, and we're turning things around.
Okay, you're a thoroughbred. You want to run. You want to play all you can.
Yeah.
You see Kyrie Irving playing a lot. Here, there's a little bit of a backlog. There's a few veterans in front of you, all that. Are you patient, or is it driving you crazy?
Probably say a little bit of both.
Yeah.
You know, Kyrie's having a great year.
Different situation.
Different. It's different. He really had to come in and do what he's doing, and he's doing it. And that's the reason why they picked him. And he's just a great talent. He can score. He can pass. He has great vision, great IQ, kind of like Ricky with his IQ and basketball knowledge. So he's done a great job. We have different situations.
Completely different situations.
I have an all-star right in front of me. His average is pretty close to 30 and 20. So it really does help me though. I'm learning, being patient, learning when I can and go. When I get in there, what I can do and what I can't do. So starting a little slow, but at the same time, it's a different situation. And I'm just happy that he's doing his thing out there.
Coach Adelman talked to you at all about that? Just say, patience, my friend. Patience.
Yeah, all the time. All the coaches, even some of the players, they're always telling me, to be patient. Your time's coming, and as well as a lot of fans as well. They know the situation that I'm in, and I don't think many other rookies are in the same situation I'm in. So I think it's a great experience. So just learning a lot of patience.
Last question: would you have anything different if you had the opportunity?
I wouldn't change anything. I wouldn't. I don't want to come here. I'm glad I got picked here. I think a lot of pressure is relieved. Not being the #1 pick, and at the same time, coming to the team that is already exceeding, expectations. And I think that's really what it is. I told a lot of people when I got here, my job is to win 10+ more games than the team won last year. So if we can do that, if we can win 25+ games in a shortened season, that just means I came in, me and myself and Ricky came in and did the right thing. And each year just continue to keep winning more and more games, and that's my job. So we're doing pretty good so far.
Keep doing it, number 7. Good to have you here.
All right, appreciate it.
Thank you very much. Derrick Williams. Great stuff with number 7, Derrick Williams at Target Center. Up next, special cooking segment, Living Heart Healthy with Bobby Z, formerly with Prince, and Chef Z. Only here. It's Game On. Don't forget, you can always stay connected with us at our website, GameOnTVMN.com, with great blogs from the Vikings to Twins, Wolves, and MMA. We link you to our Viking partner site, which is purplepride.org. So check us out. All our shows are there too. GameOnTVMN.com. Hey, you can keep up with the Wolves and the NBA with my weekly blog at Simon Says at Timberwolves.com. Stay connected to all things inside the team. It's part of a great NBA website, interactive as well. So let me know your thoughts. It's Rod at GameOnTVMN.com, and look for a new Simon Says blog every Thursday at Timberwolves.com. Fans are back. Sound Off Time and Voice of the Fan brought to us by PurplePride.org.
Just wine and grind until next year, I suppose.
Yeah.
Just waiting for it. I don't know.
Hey, Dave, we're out of Bud Light.
Oh, good thing I just downloaded this app.
Here we go.
It's the sure sign of a good time. Just right taste of Bud Light. Here we go.
Nice app.
I gotta get a new phone.
Hi, this is Minnesota Timberwolves guard, Wayne Ellington. With the help of C.H. Robinson, throughout the month of January, the Timberwolves Fast Break Foundation celebrates Wolves Care Month, which focuses on Minnesota youth suffering from terminal or long-term illnesses. Over the course of the month, we honored heroes in the making on court, visited the Children's Hospital, and hosted a cooking class for diabetic children. Timberwolves Fast Break Foundation, basketball, giving, education.
ForDashBid.com. New online auctions and inventory running weekly at ForDashBid.com.
Liquidation for Minnesota businesses.
Vehicle auctions at ForDashBid.com.
Office equipment auctions at ForDashBid.com.
Marine and boating auctions at ForDashBid.com.
Always looking for consignments. Contact Jeff at ForDashBid.com.
Don't get lost in those huge international sites.
Keep it local. Keep it easy at ForDashBid.com.
New online auctions and inventory running weekly at ForDashBid.com.
Ever feel like you're missing out on mobile internet because smartphone plans cost too much? T-Mobile's here to help. With America's largest 4G network, Facebook, gaming, entertainment, T-Mobile gives you all this for just $49.99.
Introducing T-Mobile's best plan ever. Unlimited data, talk, and text. 2 lines, just $49.99 each for a limited time. From America's largest 4G network.
T-Mobile.
Check out our latest 4G smartphones like the HTC Sensation and the MyTouch 4G Slide.
Welcome back. It is Cooking with Chef C, and a very, very special segment indeed here at 7. We are eating healthy, and obviously Chef C here. Bobby Z, you know, from the Prince days. Great to have you with us. How are you?
Thank you. Thank you.
Good to have you here, and his story is absolutely amazing. Obviously, there is a purple weekend ahead. We'll be telling you a little bit more about that. But you are a real living proof that healthy eating is necessary. Tell us your quick story.
Well, I am now. I had a heart attack in February. I had the proverbial heart attack on the table, and I had some real serious issues, and I was blindsided by the thing. All 3 arteries were blocked, all 3 mains, and I was lucky. They put 2 stents in, and had some complications and some scary moments, but I got that 3rd one in, and I got out of there. But
were you eating hamburgers and all kinds of crazy stuff?
You know, I really enjoyed fish. I've never been a big abuser of calories or fat, but you know, your heredity really plays a number on you, and it's certainly in the education. You know, these types of dishes are something that you really need to embrace, and with fish and low-fat foods to keep that cholesterol down, you know.
Make no mistake about it. You come to 7, you can have as big a meal as you want, but you can also have the most healthy meal you'll ever eat. Chef C?
Absolutely. I mean, we customize for people all the time. Anything you want. We have all the equipment, we have all the ingredients here, so we can easily put something together to fit any kind of dietary needs.
Tell us what we have right here, beautiful, because it does look great.
Well, this one, you know, this is a good example of some heart-healthy items. Tomatoes, they're great for your heart, great for your eyes, great for your skin, a lot of vitamins. The cherry tomatoes have a little sweetness, so you don't have to add a lot of extras. We have baby spinach here. Again, it's full of you know, vitamins, vitamin D, all sorts of good stuff, iron. So it's just a healthy presentation. And blueberries is one of the most amazing fruits you can get.
Blueberries are very good for you. They create a lot of good toxins to help clean out some of this the fat and cholesterol. Spinach, obviously, and tomatoes, can't go wrong with that.
Who can turn down salmon?
And obviously salmon is rich in omega-3s. You got a lot of fatty acids going on in salmon. You get all the flavor, you get a lot of health benefits, and fish is the new king, you know, it's making a comeback.
It really is, you know, I mean, these omega-3s and salmon, if you can eat fish 2-3 times a week, something like this, it's been shown to actually improve your cholesterol and take care of your heart rate and all kinds of good benefits.
Let's dig in.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I'll let you do some cutting.
I'll pass you a plate.
Got it.
What we did here is we just simply grilled the fish. I didn't use any oil on the grill. We have a nice hot grill, so it kind of benefits us.
So is that the key? Don't use a lot of oils?
Yeah, I think anytime you're trying to cook healthy, you want to stay away from as many fats as you can.
And the fish itself has plenty of oil. It'll cook up nice, and you know.
So a world-class drummer like yourself, big popular guy, you're staying up late, you're doing a lot of crazy schedules in terms of your hours. How do you manage now?
You know, it really is tough, you know, especially with restaurants. That's why it's great, like people like Chef C are really embracing, you know, the menu, because when restaurants are probably the main culprit. And when you go, there's so much sodium and so much, you know, calories in some of this food. This type of thing will give you the satisfying feeling and also help you take care of yourself. So it is tough, but this is the kind of thing you look for when you go out to eat. That's for sure.
Yeah, you know, it's important to be able to navigate through a menu. You know, the menus all have kind of hidden gems in them, and if you come to a place like 7 where the chefs are trained, where we can do anything, and if you want special stuff, you just have to tell the server, and we'll gladly get it for you.
I gotta say that you really, you know, the right temperature. It's just cooked perfectly. It's not, you know, it's got a really. You can't, you know, fish, you can eat a little bit on the raw side. I mean, sushi's a great thing, but when you cook it like this, it's perfect.
And you're not sacrificing anything when you have a meal like this.
No. No, I mean, you leave satisfied, you have all the sensations, you have the sweet, you have the sour, you kind of have everything going on. We just did it in a way where it was a little lighter, You know, we get our fish flown in every day. We benefit a lot from having a sushi restaurant here as well. Our guys really know how to treat fish. So you get a nice, clean flavor. A lot of people are scared of fish because they always think it's fishy.
Right.
Well, that's a bad sign.
That's a bad sign. You know, if fish is fishy, then it's just not fresh fish. And
Absolutely.
this is definitely fresh fish.
So the Purple Weekend is ahead. Tell us a little bit about that.
Right here at 7 on Friday, February 17th, we're having a Purple Rain screening, and we're also having a Purple Rain era costume contest, which opens up, you know, all those closets from the 80s. And the winner gets 2 VIPs to the show on February 19th, which I'll tell you in a minute. On February 18th, we're back here at 7 for the official international pre-party. And there is people coming from all over the world.
Nice.
Korea, Indonesia, Belgium, UK, you name it.
Yep.
You know, it's just an explosion of people coming here, and we'll celebrate here at 7. And then Sunday night, of course, the Revolution Reunion, the benefit to celebrate life with the American Heart Association in this type of awareness we're trying to create. And the Revolution with Des Dickerson's going to join us, Wendy and Lisa, Brown Mark.
Nice.
And then Questlove will be the featured guest at the after party. He'll be spinning all night.
Second chances are yours. Make sure you go to 7mpls.com for all the show information. Bobby C.
I can't thank you enough.
God bless you.
Keep up the good work.
Chef C, thank you for the heart healthy. And ask your server, they'll take care of you here when you come to eat healthy, right?
Absolutely.
Awesome. Only here on Gamer.
Thank you.
Time now for the Wheels of Thunder week ahead. The Wolves get Charlotte February 15th, 11 days away from Twin Spring training, the NFL Draft in April, and the Wild get the Winnipeg Jets February 16th. The Swarm against Rochester on the 12th, Gopher Hockey against Bemidji State. The men get Ohio State February 14th, and Gopher Women against Nebraska on the 13th. On the Wheels of Thunder radar, they're racing in Hill City on February 25th, in March in Fargo, and Elk River March 10th. 7 events. The Revolution is back. The reunion at 17th through the 18th of February, 7 to close. Don't forget Ultralounge Fridays at 9, 7 Saturdays at 9, and last chance for Valentine's Day reservations is now. That's your Wheels of Thunder week ahead. Fans always have a voice here at Game On. Voice of the Fan brought to us by purplepride.org.
Move on to hockey.
Really?
Move on to hockey, move on to basketball. Baseball's like 2 weeks away.
But do you get excited for the draft and all that other stuff?
Not really. Not really. Yeah. I'm all looking at pitchers and catchers right now. And then March Madness.
On deck, the Swarm Tough Guy. Only here on Game On. 7 is the ultimate fine dining and entertainment destination. There's 3 levels of distinct and unforgettable experiences ahead. 7 is the winner of the prestigious Open Table Diners Choice Award. It's memorable. You'll never forget 7's 5-star steakhouse, 7's award-winning menu. 7 Sushi is not only unique, but unrivaled. And 7's view is sweeping and magnificent year-round. 7 offers catering, the ease of front door valet, and unforgettable service. It's 7, downtown Minneapolis, your ultimate event destination.
We don't play lacrosse for the money,
the fame, or the perks.
We play lacrosse for the brotherhood,
the thrill,
the love of the game.
We are your Minnesota Swarm.
And we are ready to work.
Bring your family out to cheer on your Minnesota Swarm when they take on the Rochester Nighthawks. 2 p.m. Sunday, February 12th on Treasure Island Field at XL Energy Center. Reserve your seats now at mnswarm.com.
It is our Superstar segment. Delighted to have back with us Joe Cinosky of the Minnesota Swarm, big defenseman. How are you, man?
Always good.
Great to have you here. You guys are having a good start to the season. Something that you and I talked about during the offseason was priority 1 after last year. What's been the key?
I think we brought in a lot of young guys. We're fast, we're athletic,
very fast.
We run the floor.
Yeah.
We're not easy to contain. We've got some very young talent that are starting to produce. Some veterans that are kind of keeping those guys under control. So it's a good mix. A lot of fun, a lot of team toughness there, and we're having a great time with it.
Now today, in just a couple of hours at the XL Energy Center, it's going to be kind of fun. It's the dog day against Rochester. There'll be dogs running all over the place. Do you actually hear the dogs down on the floor?
Not usually. I mean, and maybe if it's like really silent, you hear a big bark. But there's a couple big mastiffs that are always there that are enormous. Yeah. But that's usually, you probably don't hear that.
No, good stuff. Have you been thinking about, you know, it's a couple of weeks removed, but people are still talking about the brawl against Buffalo. I'd never seen anything like him, and when I asked you about it, you said, I was kind of out of the way. I'm too old for that stuff.
Yeah. I think it was just one of those things where we were beating up on them pretty good, and they didn't like it.
Really well.
And they're an old bunch of bullies, and so they tried to start something, get their team going a little bit at halftime, and it ended up working out even worse for them. Yeah. So, you know, I grabbed on one of our former players, and we didn't really get into it. So it was good to watch our other guys kind of, you know, stand up for each other. So that was good to see.
You have a good feel about this season, don't you?
I have a great feel. I think, you know, that we have a very strong team feeling. We've got a lot of guys in the locker room that care about winning more than their stats and other things that guys can get caught up with. So it's fun. We're having a lot of fun with it. Good chemistry.
And if you don't know this about Joe, he plays professionally and works his tail off, you know, making the professional paycheck. But you're also helping kids year-round here. Tell us about that.
We do camps and clinics. I run some travel teams. We take the kids out east and west and play against some of the better teams. I coach a high school team.
Still coaching college?
Coach the U of M, big game coming up. We actually open up on February 18th as well.
Nice.
So it's going to be a busy day.
Yeah.
A little bit busy, and you know, trying to help out, do clinics, small group lessons.
So how can people find out more about you? Website for us?
Well, they go to lakeshorelax.com, check it out. We have private lessons, camps, clinics, travel teams, anything you want if you want your kid to get better. So.
Well, he is the man. He's Joe Cinosky of the Minnesota Swarm. Couldn't be more excited to have you with us, big man.
Love coming out here.
Thank you so much. Only here on Game On. Each week we take note of the Game On Standout of the Week. It's the Dip Shop Real Deal. This week, former Vikings center and St. Paul native Matt Burke named the Walter Payton NFL Man of the Year at the Super Bowl. It's for his standout play on the field and his real commitment to helping others off the field. Burke is the first Baltimore Ravens player to win the award. Burke is the real deal. Congratulations. A taste delight awaits you. Check it out. It's the new Dip Shop. That's 2 P's, DIPP shop.com. Fans always have the last word here on Game On. Voice of the Fan brought to us by purplepride.org.
Take care of the football fix. Timberwolves.
So you're a basketball, hockey?
All Minnesota sports. All of them. But you know what? The Vikings, I do ride the bandwagon a little bit. I'll say that for real. Because they're not like Matt Blair, Ahmad Rashad, that kind of stuff. But it's still all good.
On deck, it's the Mayak Minute and the Carleton Swim and Dive team. Only here on Game On.
Get the party started. Dial it. Pitbull together with Bud Light. Here we go.
Twin City Wireless doesn't care about our competitors. We care about you, the customer. We care that you get the best prices. Plans starting at $40 a month. Unlimited text, talk, international text, and internet.
Twin Cities Wireless carries all the latest models of phones and accessories and handles all service providers.
At Twin City Wireless, your problem is our problem. Twin City Wireless now has 2 locations, Brooklyn Center and Northeast Minneapolis. Twin City Wireless, it's not just business, it's personal.
Hi, this is Brian Layton of GB Layton. Welcome to your nightoutTwinCities.com. We are excited to bring the newest, the most comprehensive local entertainment website to the Twin Cities and the surrounding communities. This is the most affordable way to promote your business, bar none. With a few clicks, the perfect night or day is planned. Restaurants, accommodations, nightclubs, bands, entertainment, events, specials, and more. Fast, easy, and fun. Your night out is in the palm of your hand.
Being creative is who we are.
At Wallingberg and Deeply, families are our passion.
we help create new families.
This combination of experience, passion, and creativity allows us to fully represent individuals in family court crises.
Walling, Berg, and Deebly believes in families. We will listen, counsel, and advocate for you. Walling, Berg, and Deebly, the premier family law firm of Minnesota.
Welcome back. Game On, powered by 7, your ultimate event destination. Time now to get your Game On update. The Twins are making big headlines now that spring training is in sight. Just last week, Twins left-hander Glenn Perkins was in. He admits players are just like fans. They can't wait to get back to work and rework the mess that was last season.
I mean, everyone knows it was a struggle last year, and you know, so we're going to do what we can this year to kind of, you know, overcome that.
And don't forget, mark your calendar for TK night at the old Bullseye. The Twins will retire number 10, the two-time World Championship manager Tom Kelly. TK Day will be September 8th against Cleveland. He is the all-time Twins leader as a manager. And this is the stretch drive for Kevin Love's Coat Drive. 4th straight year that the All-Star forward has done this. Let's help him out. It helps the Salvation Army and those folks in need. Get all the Coat Drive information at Timberwolves.com. And the NASL champions have a new name. The Minnesota Stars FC will host Carolina early, April 7th at Mall of America Field. Tickets start at $5. All this is linked at our website, GameOnTVMN.com. And that's your Game On update. It is the MIAC Minute. Great to have Andy Clark and Brooke Larsen with us from Carleton College. And if you didn't know it, a big swimming and diving championship is coming up at the U on the 16th. Tell us about it.
Yeah, it's going to be a 3-day meet at the University of Minnesota on the 16th, 17th, and 18th of February. And it's prelims and finals on all the days. And it really is showcasing the best talent that we have in the MIAC for swimming and diving.
Not only are you paying attention to your athletes, but you're also hosting.
Right. So Carleton has the responsibilities of the wet side, so down on the pool deck, and then Augsburg College is our co-host, and they're taking care of all the stuff up on deck, tickets and all that.
I would imagine there is a great sense of pride from the athlete's standpoint when they're hosting the, they want to win the thing.
Well, yeah, winning and performing your best at the MIACs is important, but I guess we're mostly focusing on doing your best, trying to get your personal best time or score on the diving side. And that's really how we quantify a good season.
How do people get involved or find out more about tickets if they want to come?
They can go to the MIAC webpage and hit the swimming and diving link, and they can go right to the championship site.
Right here, that's the website, MIAC. Go there, check it out, and good luck. We're looking forward to some big things for you guys. And thank you very, very much. Only here in the MIAC. Busy show indeed. That is it for us. Thank you for letting us be a part of your first non-football Sunday in months. Go to our website, GameOnTVMN.com for all the updates. And until next week, thank you again. Rod Simon's telling you to have a great week and keep your game on.